Like, come on. Oh, girls, look it. That's a set. These actually have little dots. Adorable. Now, everybody, Devin, everyone, I have about 78 to 100 pairs of stockings. All right. You want to hear Sarah, Ace, you want to hear a cute line? Why are they all over the room? That's wherever they end up. All right. Nice. He drew you a hospital, or he drew you a lion in a hospital. Nice, Ace. Let me see. We're going to follow you. I accidentally sent you an invitation. Don't worry, honey. All right. Now, those are the... Awesome. Well, guess what, Samantha? You're a cutie. Samantha, you're cute. Yes, you are. You're really cute. Guess what? You just got followed by EEBJ, and you picked the perfect live to come out in. Or not to come out in. You know what I mean. The perfect live to come out. Everybody, Samantha, welcome. Emily, she is something else. Samantha, Emily always references things wrong, but you've been a silent watcher. You know this. Yes, I'm always having fun. You sound like a cartoon. Thank you. Where would you get that from? All right, now. Anyway, so go back to the Lions. Snap back to reality. What? There goes stockings. There goes everybody. Snap back to reality. What? There goes lingerie. What? Everybody. So, yeah, our normal voice. If you're all new right now watching, I'm Emil. I'm Emily. We're Jack. And we're Beast. All right. You're so welcome. Hey, Samantha. You're so welcome. Calm down, sir. Thank you, Lee. All right, now. Calm down, sir. Calm down, sir. Now, everybody. So, the Lions, it's funny. They all make weird comments, Devin, Samantha. But everyone's here because they're curious. You know it. I sparked something in you, Lee. And we all know pretty much what's sparked. But the bottom line is, every single one of you is curious. Because we're fun, we're interesting, and we're legit. And you can feel that we have a side of us that's badass. And we actually do. So anyway, so my sister's husband, everybody, and my sister's husband, finally he looks at me and he says, Emil, calm down. And I'm like, those are the Lions though. And I'm looking at him like this. And I'm like, Matt, the one thing I'm not doing is using. I'm like, I told you. You know, I told Mom. He's like, I'm not asking you that. I'm like, I know. But I want to clear up that I wouldn't bring it back in the house. And he's like, obvious you're using. So then he said, I got to ask you something. And I heard him cough a few times. Guys, this is where it gets sad. Matt was always jacked up to me and a hero. And he took care of my sister as a soldier. And if I would have looked through sober eyes and hugged my sister's husband, my brother-in-law, I would have noticed that he was getting a lot weaker. I would have noticed that he wasn't the same man. But I was selfish. And I was conceited. And I was narcissistic. And I was arrogant. And I was strung out. And I didn't notice. And he asked me, he said, he coughed a few times. If I was sober, I would have known that he never coughs. He's all tan and jacked up. He's the guy with the 24, we measured, 24-inch biceps. Not anymore. Not anymore. I would have noticed I could see his shoulder bones. But I didn't, guys. I didn't. Because I was a conceited junkie. And Matt asked me, he said, I want to ask you something. We've been looking all over. Now I'm listening to him. I'm like, and he's like, I want to ask you something. We've been looking for a painter all over. I made a team, and now every word comes back like a dagger. Every word's like bam, bam, bam. That's why we don't get to go home, because we live with it. See, when we're the screw-ups, and we're the conceited ones, and we're the arrogant ones, we don't get to go home, guys. We have to live. And that's exactly what I have to do. And I see it every day, and I hear them all every day. All my friends, everyone, sitting there, and we're doing something together. Hey, Emil, do you think there's God? Yeah, bro, but let's do another one. Really? Who in that room knew about God since they were a kid? Me. Who in that room could have at least helped him? Me. And all the ones that asked are all the ones that ain't here anymore. Coincidental? I don't think so. And at least 30 out of the 45 friends, I lost. Out of the 45 friends, I lost. I encountered at least a day or a week before they went. And they all wanted to ask me something. And I was too conceited, too narcissistic to give them the time of day. Emil wanted what he wanted. Emily wanted to get going. Let's do it. And they're all gone. And anyway, Matt says, here we go, guys. Ready? Would have been the honor of a lifetime. Right now, I thought about asking if I could do a memorial thing, but I think they'd hate me after they knew. For weeks, he kept asking for me. Wait till you hear this. Matt says, hey, Emil, there's a lot of addicts in jail, in the juvenile thing. They did terrible things to their families, to everyone. And I'm like, he's like, I'm not saying you're using Emil. I'm like, I'm not. Matt, look at my arms. Check my arms. Watch. You want to see? I could show you He's like, Emil, that's not what I'm asking. He knew. He knew he also didn't have a lot of time. We didn't. And he says to me, we put together a basketball team of the worst of the worst. I got them together, and I remember now looking at him, and he had glasses and a little facial hair, and he never did. He was hiding the cheekbones, and this guy was a hero, guys. I'm going to show you a photo before and after, and I'll do it during the week, and it's going to rip you up, trust me. And he says, we put together the worst of the worst. Thanks, Nez. Thank you. But, Nez, that's not what it's about, honey. It's not about his time. Honey, listen to what happened. And he said, Emil, this thank you, though. Thank you for throwing that out and for having our back. Thanks, Nez. He says, Emil, we put together a basketball team with the worst of these kids to show them, even if they're waiting to go upstate. Half of these kids are 15 and they're going upstate for life with no parole once they're of age. And he says to me, I made this basketball team. It's corny, but it helps them forget about what they did, and it helps them realize they're still kids and they're tried as adults, and it breaks my heart. And I'm listening to him, but I'm in my own world. I'm thinking about, as Emily dressing up, I'm being honest. We're thinking about Kayla and getting rocked. This is how sad when you don't sugarcoat what it's like to be an addict. And he says, long story short, I'm sorry, and he coughs again. He never coughed. Ever. And I said, are you okay? He said, I'm okay. He wasn't. But he was too humble to even try to talk to me because I was out of my mind. Kayla's walking around. She never speaks. Kayla never talks when she was in my family's house. She just say, hi, Bev, hi, Jean, for years. Now she's, hey, what's up, Jean? We're going to do the dishes. I'll do the dishes. Mrs. Hordesky, do you want me to clean it? You can tell we're out of our mind. But my parents have a choice. Be a snitch, call on your son and his wife, or just let it go. You got it, Betty girl. Always. And, thank you. My eyes, they're hazel. Thank you. And, so anyway, so then I say, to Matt says to me, on our gym wall, all right, we call our team, and he coughs again. Now I remember for 1 minute, overpowering Satan, Sylvia. I put my hand on his back, and I remember feeling bones. This guy used to be a tank, but it didn't click. None of it clicked to even ask him if you're okay. How's my sister? None of it. And I live with all these guys. Every story I've ever told you is true, and every end result I deal with in my heart every night. They never go away. That's the curse of us not helping. Trust me, I know. And he says, on the gym wall, I've got about 7 painters out of Long Island, and I didn't like any of their lions. They looked cartoony or too real. He said, but that lion, the way you did your lion, would you do a lion for me? And the mayor, when we painted, even the mayor of the area was going to come in with the kids, and you would be there. And you would get honored, Emil. And you would get honored for your painting. If you do a lion, we'll get your art painted on the gym wall. No. As Jack, what's a bigger honor than this? What is a bigger honor? But you know what? Addiction even blinded Jack. So I looked at Matt and I said, I promise you. He says, Emil, don't say it if you can't do it, because I really like your lion. I said, I promise you. Actually, I was lying, straight up. I said, I promise you, bro, I'll work on a lion, on color. See, when we were in jail and did this, we were clean. We were getting clean. When I'm talking about drawing now, it's a different type of art. We're still good, but it's addiction. And I had no, I can't believe I'm going to say these words because it's horrible. But I had no intention. I had no intention, and this is hard to say. We had no intention of drawing that lion. And he tells my sister, and he's real weak, and he sends me screenshots of other lions and what he'd like the name to be. So, while I'm trying to get my fix and do my thing, my phone's buzzing. Hey, Emil, it's Matt. He started sounding different. Hey, Emil, it's Matt. Did you do the lion? Because we're all waiting for you. And, you know, the team is called the Lions. We have a big game coming. Your sister said Emil will never let you down. Well, Malia almost stomped me. As an addict, she should have. And he says, is it almost done? No answer. No answer. Emil, I got to be honest. When I saw you last time, I know you were using, but I'm not your dad, and I'm not the judge of you, but everyone wants to see your lion. No answer. All of a sudden, Emil, Malia says, you said you're working on it, because I told Malia, Dad and Malia are on the phone. Malia knows me. She knows if I'm fucking with you, that's my big sister. She calls me A. She likes Emily, she likes all of us, but my name is A. A for Emil, and she'll back Malia, whoop me still to this day. Malia, I would never hit my sister, so she'll hang us out to dry. And that's her husband, and he's sick, and she knows I'm screwing with his head. And she gets on, our dad's on the phone with Malia. Horrible things, guys. Addiction 101, horrible stories, but they're all about recovery and who we are now. And Malia and Dad are on the phone. Leanne, out of nowhere. I don't even need to speak. What do? Hey, Malia, let Matt know I'm going to finish the lion. Dad, tell A, Matt's really counting on this. We gave him 90 days or more. Don't say it, tell my brother, don't say this. if you're not going to do it. Malia, do I let anyone down? All right, I'll tell him one more time. You're going to finish it. It's already halfway done. No, it's not. There's no lying. And there's nothing in my heart to make a lying. This whole story is to show you how selfish and how, for no reason, I created this facade that made this guy so happy in his last days. Told the team about it, how unique my art is, and we never had an intention. I never had an intention. And all of a sudden, I'm with Kayla, and we're in the bedroom, and we used to, me and my girls, me and Logan, we would get the food we wanted, we would get the drinks we wanted, we would get all the outfits, we'd lock the bedroom door, we'd go in there for the whole weekend, and she wouldn't be able to walk afterwards, no joke, and we would just do us. That's what it was, conceited and just, everything's about us. Lock the world out, lock the world out. Jake, we just reset it. We just reset it. We had like 280 in the chat, and we had over 100,000. Anyway, so you're in the middle of a story, but Devin, everyone, the moral of this story is, when we're an addict, not only do we hurt our parents, not only do we hurt our children, not only do we hurt our loved ones, but we make images and facades for no other reason, without knowing it, other than to hurt people. Now hear me out. I had no intention of drawing this lion. And I don't do this much, because this one hurts me. But I had no intention of drawing this lion. And we were just lying, straight up. And we don't sugarcoat it, Amy. We don't sugarcoat it. And we're not kidding around right now. He was a good guy. I joke to the point where we're out of control. You can see there's times where I'm not playing around. And Matt, thanks Samantha, and Matt, all of a sudden I'm with Kayla and I start a lion. I start the jaw. It's going, it's screaming. You can tell it's going to be amazing. And then we spilled Kool-Aid on it. And then we start getting on top of the lion, all over the bed, everything. And then coincidentally, I say to Dad, I get a phone call. And Dad would come up and see me at Kayla's grandma's. And I said, Dad, I'm going to finish Matt's lion. And Dad says, buddy, he's been really sick. What are you talking about? He goes, Emil, now that you're not doing what you were doing at the house, do you remember how he looked? And I said, what's going on? He said, Emil, he's sick. He's really sick. There's something wrong with his heart. He's on a defibrillator right now. Or not a defibrillator. Yeah, maybe it is a defibrillator. Anyway, he's had it in his chest. I'm like, what? And then it hit me in Kayla's basement. Satan's got you. Yeah, it was like a pacemaker. He would sit with my sister, Devin, everyone. One night he was holding Malia, and he looked at her. He said, I love you, Malia. Malia said, I love you. And he was, all of a sudden, if he ever died, his heart would jolt him. All of a sudden, it jolted him off the chair. And he said, and he came back. Malia was terrified because two things. It was scary as hell. And she knows he can't survive all of those. You know it's coming. I beat AFib. He had AFib, and he didn't beat it. He went to work, even sick. He wouldn't call up, who used to be a big personal trainer. Everyone asked me, my family, everyone, do you think it was, steroid? He used to juice. The price, all I know is I said to my mom, I said, Mom, if that happened to him because he juiced a little bit while he lifted weights, what do you think is going to happen to me when I'm 50 years old? And I went hard. 6 times a day. My mom said, honey, I have no idea. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. Anyway, I called Malia and I said, I'm going to finish the lion. There's no answer. There's no answer. Thanksgiving night. Thanksgiving night. My dad, if this isn't God, Devin, Lisa, tell me if this isn't God. My dad had never been out to my sister's. Alright? It was a far drive. For some reason, never. He's never done it once. For some reason, Dad decided she got a new house. It's Thanksgiving. Let's go see Malia. The one night out of all the years they were married, my dad goes up there. Matt passes away. Matt passes away. My dad's up there with my sister. My dad's up there with my sister, hanging out. And then on top of that, all of a sudden, my dad's at the house with my sister. He came up to see Matt for Thanksgiving. They get a call at work. He was helping a kid. And he just fell over. And that was it. And the messages I kept leaving Malia is, I'm ready to draw the lion. I'm ready to draw the lion. Where are you guys? Like, it's my time, dude. I messaged Matt, no answer. I messaged Matt, no answer. I still have those messages. And when you read them, you wouldn't believe it. Even in the message, knowing he passed away, what I wrote is still in his phone. I'm sure my sister saw it. Malia looks at me. She's always got her eyes. She's smart. And in the phone, the message was like, hey, Matt, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to do the lion. If I wasn't addicted, I would have known I had already 90 days. They gave me months. And I'm messaging like I'm in charge, telling them, hey, I'm finally going to do it. Like, Emil, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? Straight up, like, what gives us the right? Well, anyway, my mom called me and I said, Mom, I know Dad's up there with Matt. The one night Dad goes up, the one night, and he's there to hold his daughter because an officer shows up at the house. Malia said she jumped up. She knew something was wrong in her heart. He didn't answer his cell phone. She got a knock at the door. That knock that not a lot of you will ever have to experience. Not a lot of you will ever know. We've seen it in movies. When she opened the door, the cop said he took his hat off. They knew John, my brother. He's a cop. They couldn't look at her. My two gorgeous nieces, they were in the back behind Malia doing stuff. And the cop, he couldn't look up. And Malia said, where's Matt? What's going on? Where's my husband? Where the fuck is my husband? And he looked up at her and he said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Malia. He's gone. She's like, nice try. She thought it was a joke. She said, nice try. The cop, hold on. Guys, I'm not kidding around. Anyway, Samantha, the cop said to Malia, I'm so sorry. The two girls said, hey, Mom, what's up? Could you imagine? Malia said she had a moment where she just froze and she didn't move. She didn't feel nothing. Nothing. And all of a sudden, she said, it just hit her. They had to get in their car. They drove up there. She saw him, and that was it. He was laying there. Saddest part to this story is, before he went, an addict gave him false hope. All he wanted. The whole point of this story is the damage that one addict in Pennsylvania can do to a whole family and a whole group of kids in a juvenile jail. Everybody's waiting for this lion that's going to be legendary. And I never had the intention of drawing it. Never. And every month, Matt would give me time, and he'd say, your sister says you won't let me down. Emil, all I want, buddy, I bought you all kinds of presents every year when you were younger. You know, you got to go out in my I don't ask for anything. Just please do the lion. And I never did the lion. So, in closing to tonight's story, that was the story tonight. In closing, as an addict, if you quit only because of the reason of what you do to others, it's beyond worth it. If you don't like yourself, here's what's going to happen. You're going to think the world centers around you, and you're going to wonder why kids aren't looking for dad. And you're going to wonder why mom's saying you're not coming here. And you're going to wonder how they have the nerve to turn away their son when their son needs his fix because he's sick. Don't you love me, Mom? The reality is the world doesn't center around you. And all you are doing is hurting and damaging everyone when you're done that you're going to wish you never did. So if you get anything out of this story, when you're an addict and you're fluctuating and you're moderating and you think you know what you're doing, I remember Vanessa saying, I told this before and I'll say it again, I built Gavin and Tyler the one time. It was one of the last times. I built Gavin and Tyler up. Just like the Lions. Same thing. I did it again. Except this was years before. No, so I did it first. Anyway, I built Gavin and Tyler up. Built them up. We're going to see Ninja Turtles. Daddy's paycheck this week is going to buy you birthday gifts Mom can't even touch. Same as Matt. Aaliyah, Vanessa. Vanessa says, Emil, I'm going to tell them, but if you let them down, you don't understand. These boys, they're going to grow cold. Like my song, they're going to get ticked. And I built them up. Built them up. Built them up. Built them up. And I failed at everything. I didn't show up. Now this is the part I've never said on TikTok. The night that Gavin and Tyler, in the morning for their birthday, I remember this birthday, and I promised I never had the intention to buy them anything. You know you're a real ex-addict, and you know you're done when you can look at everybody on TikTok and tell them, even my sons, I never intended to get them anything. Every dollar was going to go for what I needed. What was my point of building them up? Nothing. Just an addict. So remember, when you think you're the only one hurting in addiction, everybody around you hurts too. And they hurt a lot worse than you. You're the dad. You're the mom. You can take it. You can handle your withdrawal. You're throwing them into mental withdrawals that they don't deserve ever. The same way a mother who's pregnant. The same way. The same way. Is it fair to those kids? No. Little Gavin, he would look at me when he'd see me. After that, his look went from daddy to, what's your deal, man? What do you even want to see me for? What are you getting out of this? Are you going to tell TikTok? Why do you even want to see us, Dad? Like, you're never there. I'll never forget, and I'll end it with this for tonight. One of our stories, everybody. I'll never forget Tyler saying to me, Daddy, can you stop for a while? Because I don't remember all these girls. I don't remember the girls' names. I said, Tyler, Gavin, this is one last time. She's going to stay the night. Daddy, you're not going to sleep with us then. Remember, we're not sugarcoating. If you can't take it, if you're an addict, you can't look at the camera because they want to go get better first. You need to go. You need to go. Because when I do this, I don't sugarcoat this. And I said to Tyler and Gavin, Daddy, the washer and dryer are making noises. I was in a double wide. It was like a house/trailer. The washer and dryer were here. Cross was the bedroom I put them in. Every night Dad slept with them, unless there was a woman. And I said, boys. They said, Daddy, didn't you want us over here all weekend? And I said, yeah. I'll say, Daddy, well, I'm going to call Mommy. No, you're not. You're going to go to bed, and then Dad's going to be right in there with you. I promise. Well, a memory that I'll never forget. They went in there, and they were scared. Dad, we don't go in the room when we're not with Mom without you. All right, we'll leave the door open a little. But come on, guys, go to bed. It's nighttime. Like, what? This is your weekend with your boys. What are you doing? All weekend I begged Nets. All right, Emil. All right. All weekend. I bought them all their favorite stuff to throw them in a bedroom. No joke. And to weird them out. And all of a sudden, I sell tie-tie. I can relate to this story. Thank you. How you doing, sweetie? A lot of you will feel you can come out of hiding. Even Devin, all of you. Because somebody else just broke the ice. And guess what? It's not the ice all of us used to love. Actually breaking ice in a real way. Am I right? Give it up. And I said, tie-tie. I can hear little Tyler making noises and Gavin trying to get Daddy to come back. Well, the house was long. Washer and dryer in the next room was a couch. And I was with somebody. And one of the worst memories I have. Little Tyler, this is the kind of things addicts. See, you could say Emil. Other addicts would say, they build me up and say, bro, you're a hell of a dad. You never abused the kid. You never did anything, Emil. You just were neglectful. Let me tell you something. The way I put down neglect when I would give you false hope is the worst type of person you can be. Am I right? I would rather be down than be given false hope. False hope is the worst thing. Especially, they came over with their little buckets. We were catching frogs while I was picking my face. Vanessa took one look at me. The only reason Ness left them is because she knew in my heart, you're not dumb enough to ever go to the point where you chose that over them. Because then you will never see them, Emil. And she knew they were at the age that I would let them tell her. So she'd look at me like, you're right there. You're on thin ice. And to be honest, I was on thin ice. Straight up. And they bring their buckets in and all their boots. And then my friend showed up. Says, what are we doing, Daddy? I said, oh, she's going to stay. You didn't say there'd be anybody, Daddy. And now I wish I could go back. They were like 6. I wish I could just go back and just tell them, stay with me. Just stay with me. Instead, I said, I'm going in the bathroom, Tyler. Gavin, sit and play your game. She's going to help Daddy. Help Daddy with what? My medicine. Daddy, you said this wouldn't happen. All right, well, sit down. And when I come out, we're going to do it, okay? We're going to play the game. We're in there hours. They can hear sounds you never should hear. They can hear squeak. They can hear things you should never hear. Never. And I'll remember that night forever. Gavin managed to fall asleep. My little man, he had his Achilles tendon sliced when he was little. And, yeah, exactly. That's a mute. Now, anyway, so little man, I told him, if you need me, oh man, If you need me, flick the light. Flick the light. All I wanted, guys, all I wanted was this weekend with them. But see, as addicts, this is like our AA meeting, except it's EEBJ, Devin. Everyone, Jolie, all of you. As addicts, Lauren, we're selfish. We're selfish. And the picture as an addict, no matter who you are, if you're using right now, the picture is, and you can't deny it, the picture in your mind is everything comes together after me. Tell me I'm wrong. Everything comes together after me. You know how many mothers, do you know how many mothers I looked in the eye and said they were full of crap? I had mothers look at me, and this is bold. All you women out there, tell me if you agree. Lauren, everyone. I had a mother look at me and say, 3 different moms I said this to. They looked at me and said, you have no idea what a mother's love for a kid is like. I said, okay. I said, so tell me the reason you can't get clean. Because I want to. Nobody will take care of my kids and they come first. I said, bullshit. If your kids came first, there is somebody on this earth who would watch your children and wants to see you clean, wants to see their daughter clean, wants to know their mother's clean. I said, don't you dare try to tell me out of self-pity for yourself so you can continue. You need to get yourself together first before you can ever be there for your kid. And she says, you're sick. That's my baby. So you're going to risk going in the bathroom, letting them see. You don't understand. I can't do it. Nobody will watch my kid. How many mothers have said that? How many fathers have said that? Every single one of us. Am I right? Exactly. If we were in a group right now, you'd all stand up and bend over. Everybody, I'm telling you right now, you cannot be good to anyone if you are not good yourself. All you women right now that got that Hydro code, that got that Hydro, that Oxy, that Vent, that Street, that this, that Blue, whatever, and you're saying we can't, I can't, because my kids, trust me, there's a grandma, there's a mother, there's an ex-husband. Oh, they're not going with my ex, he drinks. Well, honey, right now, you're pretty much a lesbian because you're with Crystal more than you're with anyone else. Am I right? I think they'll survive while you go run the walls. But here's the problem. I've seen them all. I've seen mother upon mother and guy upon guy, fathers and mothers say, I can't do it. 3 weeks? I can't. Yes, you can. You're gonna survive it. If you're looking at EEBJ right now, and you're saying, Emil, if I believed you're honest, I'd go kick it. We're honest. We're honest. Will never forget Selena at the start of last year. She took her kids from watching us. She got gassed up that she could do it. She took her kids and her family, and she sent them to her nieces or her relatives. And she was ready to run the walls, to just lock down. There's no other way to do it. Guys, no other way. And she said she had $40. So when the kids and the husband were gone, she was still going to cop. They just didn't know. So what she did, she came into our live, and out of nowhere, she gave her $40 for our guitar. Her name is still legendary. Listen to this. I said, Selena, how can you do that? She said, that was my copying money. That was what I was going to do. I know if I give it to you, Emil, and it goes on the guitar, I don't have anybody. They're already gone. The clock starts. I'll talk to you in a few weeks. We heard from Selena again. She was 3 months sober. No joke. She told me, I watched you, I held my heart, and I did it. I said, what was it like? She's gorgeous now, too, the difference. She still watches. Here's what they said, Devin, that meant more to me than anything. They said, thank you. Now I have my life back. Is she going to be able to watch every night? Maybe not, but she jumped in. She used EEBJ, and now she has her life. When she needs us again, we'll be here. For all of you that need us, we're here. Don't you dare think that I'm telling all you addicts, if you don't stop right now, you're a bad parent. Not even close. I hit rock bottom 40 million times, face first, right out of an F-16 pretty much. Every time. I just failed. I'm no saint. Straight up. And we are lesbian. Emily, I don't know how you do it. Yes, you do. Right leg first, left leg second. Turn me around, and we're wrecking. Everybody, maybe another good part of what you can get out of this is nothing is better than sobriety humor. Am I right, Lauren? Guys, girls, the best time I ever had laughing. I want to hear it from the chat. Everybody who was in addiction. When, Devin, all of you, when did you laugh the most? And when was it the most fun? Tell me right now, where did we all laugh that it is the best laughter ever? Where was it? If you know what I mean. Where was it? Nope. No. Where was it? We were just getting sober. Nope, not rehab. Where was it? AA, maybe you didn't do this then. Everybody, jail. Jail. Am I right? Am I right? All my girls in the dorms waiting on their commissary. Right, Vanessa? All my girls walking around with their hair up in a ponytail. Talking about, did I get my tampon? Did I get... Yo, you better have my chips. Now they're all gangsters. Am I right? Yo, I'll trade you this tray. You're going to owe me 2 trays. Every girl who's got a mom who buys them food. Every guy who gets their commissary. What I'm getting at is we laughed the hardest with people I barely knew. The hardest and the most real humor in jail. No joke. And if you've been to prison, I'm not even kidding you. You laugh harder than anywhere. You know why? Because you're locked in. And when you're locked in, you realize it's going down. And when it's going down, you have no choice but to man up. See, a lot of us on the outside, it's easy because we can cop out. Do you want to cop out? Or do you want to get your life back? You want to get your teeth back? You want to get your children back? In the end of all of this, every one of you, if you want to do it and you want your kids, nothing's stopping you. The withdrawals, listen to me. I've been hung upside down like Peter on a cross pretty much. I have withdrawal to the point where you could scrape me off the ground with the shovel. I'm not even kidding you. I probably could have went through a sewer drain. That's how bad I looked. But you will make it. You will make it. Every single one of you. God bless everyone. Let's go. We're Emily, Emil, Beast, and Jack. This is why these lives rock. Because you never know when we're going to go back to music, dancing, whatever. Whoa! Everyone give it up for Matt. May you rest in peace. Matt, I feel you looking down on me. If you all want to know something right now, do I feel for real? Can I really channel you? I can. Now listen, Jolie, everyone that's lost a loved one, can I channel you? I can. But I don't sugarcoat. I'm dead serious. Emil is my grandma, I can tell you. But I won't sugarcoat. I won't sugarcoat. My grandpa was a legend. Is my grandpa in heaven? No. I'm named after my grandpa. What do I hear? There's same one. What do I hear when I channel my grandpa? I hear screams. You want me to be real? I hear screams. What do I hear when I channel my grandma? I hear love. I feel warmth. I feel both grandmas proud of me. What do I feel when I channel my Uncle Joe that gave us the house? What about my friend Michael, who had 2 gorgeous boys? His dirt bike, his motorcycle, dirt bike, the brakes locked up. He went over the bike in a silly little race. A silly little race he did all the time. I don't feel Michael up there. What about Nick, the one who I arm wrestled? We skateboarded. I can feel Nick. What about my Aunt Phyllis? I can feel my Aunt Phyllis. What about all my uncles? I'm real. And I will tell you straight up. And if you don't get a vibe from me that it's real, you don't have to. But everyone who ever does gets that vibe. We're Emily, Emil, Beast, and Jack. Tonight, and anybody from jail who works out of jail, your mind is going to be blown. And anybody. Tonight, I'm going to tell you the story when I went to LCP, Lackawanna County Prison. I had no money and no commissary. So I pulled off. They said, the CO said, you did an Ocean's 11. You know you could have got a year in the hole for what you did. I didn't know that. But what I did outsmarted the whole jail. And I'm going to tell you that story tonight. I see all the other people, they're repeats. In and out, in and out. Anna! You're from Wilkes-Barre. What's up, Anna? Yeah, so you'll understand this. Anyway, everyone that's in and out, they do jail. When you bring in someone who's never really been there, and they're really smart, they figure out a different thing, an angle, than a lot of others. I did something that went down as Ocean's 11 in jail. It was genius. I didn't flinch. I didn't get scared. I did it, and I pulled it off, and it was awesome. By the way, don't try it. Whatever I tell you tonight, do not try it if you're in jail or prison. In the future, because you will get a year in the hole. We pulled it off with such swag that it was... And this story, I actually have a few buddies who went to jail with me when I did it. Maybe I could ask them to come on live for a little. All right, let's go. Now we're going to do a song for you. Did you guys see Did you say replacement again? Is that what you want to hear? How many of you are new? Tonight I will answer my show. Everyone, Jolie, cute, right? But tonight I will have a shoe call that is unlike anything you've heard. Tonight we are going to have some fun. It's Friday night. Friday night. Yes, it is. Cuteness. Deanna. Cuteness. It's Friday night. Let's go. Tonight is going to be fun. All right, guys. Everyone, you want to hear Replacement again? Is that what you guys want? We're getting ready. There you are. Dolce. It's Thursday. Nice, man. How you doing Thursday? All right, now. Everybody, we're going to do a song. Crimson. If you guys haven't heard this, you will love it. Ace, everyone, what's up? Freestyle. And then we're going to do one of my newest songs. Everyone wants Replacement again, Crimson. By the way, please, don't let the story of Matt be like other TikTokers where you watch and you don't listen. Listen. Yeah, Pink Pony Club. I know everyone wants, if you do a dance, I'll dance. Why the garter? I'm a girl. I love garters. I'm very girly. It symbolizes a few things. Scoozy is my word. Scoozy. S-C-O-O-Z-I. Scoozy means I'm gorgeous. I'm adorable. You can't tell me otherwise. And I'm going to do whatever I want. The garter symbolizes just cuteness. On a level that makes you curious, you ask, why the garter? Then I draw you into a new conversation. It's adorable, it's cute, and it stands out, just like us. On top of this, it also symbolizes my grandmas. My one grandma loved ruffles and stuff, and I wear garters also to remember my grandmas. Thank you. Everybody, what's up? You are your own person. I love it. You know it. Always. We don't sell out. If you're brand new, let me show you what I'm about. There's a reason when I kick the shit and shout. I'm gonna release all doubt. You ready? This is Abel. We're still in flats. We're in flats at almost 4 in the morning. Everyone. What's up, Miss Scarlett? All right. You want to hear it? Do you want to fear it? Sincere it is becoming the best. I think because I can pass any test. SAT. You all sat down to listen to me. SAT, did you pass it in school? I don't know, I never did. I was a real fool. I would make the girls drool. Play the haters out like a tool. Take them back to school. I ride everything I wanted like a mule. And if you want to try to battle me, you're a real fool. This is what I do. I put shit together like blocks. Freestylists you can't knock. We're playing Jingo, so bingo, here we go. Everybody get ready for an artist with mad flow. Push your hearts, watch the way it is. Everyone get ready, I'm leaving the haters pissed. Enough about the haters, give it up Darth Vader. I already took you out in an elevator with a lightsaber. I'm Luke Skywalker, you're an enabler. You heard me right, I'm coming back stabler than I've ever been, and I don't need to pretend. And every time you come at me, I'm dishing a new trend. Means to an end. You wanna hear bars? At least they're not the bars in the city jail or bars. Finally I graduated and left jail. Came back a killer whale. And now I'll impale, I'll always prevail. You heard me right, I'm leaving you all stale. You're all frail and broken, you're joking. You're ripped open, you're joking, token on what I'm saying and spoken. This is what I do. Everyone get ready, Amy's here for all of you. Yes, we're 4. Yes, you want more. Yes, we're an artist you want to explore. I'm not gonna lie, this is fire. I love it, no one above it. I can take every comment you say and slay. You don't believe me, throw it out a different way. What character is this? We're actually 4 personalities. It might be hard for you to understand, but I'll put it in a freestyle formality. Kind of like an animality. If it was Mortal Kombat, it would be fatality. You don't want to battle me. Animality means we have a beast. Any one of you can end up off feast. Whoa! Lay the track. Everyone get ready, we got our own back. The Empire strikes back. Han Solo and Skywalker in one. And Greedo with a gun. Who shot first? You know. Everyone get ready. Uno for Mad Flow. Get it up for uno, dos, tres, cuatros. Yeah. CX, you wanna come at me, you're never gonna get close. Everyone get ready for the artist that makes the most. From coast to coast, gets the right to boast. Give it up for your 4 TikTok hosts. We're not even trying, tonight's Friday night. I guarantee the outfit, the lyrics are dynamite. All you girls are like, it's out of sight. All you guys are like, he's high as a kite. You're just jealous cause we're high on life. You heard me right, you come in my live thing twice. You heard me right, I'm gonna roast you both through every little thing and toast you and toast you. This is what I do, and it's the best. Everyone get ready, guarantee you're impressed. If you don't believe me, mess with me, I'm blessed. When you walk away, your whole head feels stressed. Anxiety with different variety, which is crossed over with a new form of sobriety. You heard me right, something you'll never be. Every night I get better, killing it as a G. This is what I do, I ain't from the hood, but knock on wood, I'm actually that good. And if you try to come and be the swamp creature and I'm chomping, stomping, as if I'm out of Compton. Alright, what's up guys?
Nuevas perlas down y comfy cozy de suavidad.
Thanks. Our freestyles are different. That's why, like I said guys, we're something you're gonna love. You watch us, you just cannot help. Tonight it was, look at my wallflowers, my wallflower jeans, my little flats, my little anklets, my cuteness, and then we can flip right over to Amel and drop a rap sicker than Eminem. Who wants to hear Eminem's Godzilla? Who wants to hear Godzilla? One of the fastest. Gotta go to work. Yeah, bro, I hear you. This is our work. Look it. We just finished all of our taxes. Official owner of our own business, also an influencer. An influencer through TikTok and our own business. We are now employed for ourselves and TikTok. We have our own taxes, our own little company, everything. All the clothes we buy all year is counted as work supplies. Is that awesome? They took $15,000 off our taxes. All the ring lights, everything we buy comes off our taxes because it's all part of what we do for a living. All the shoes, all the teeth we get done, everything comes off our taxes. And that's a big deal when you're self-employed. And all of you feel self-annoyed, but you have no idea who you just toyed with. Fantastic. I can stretch haters like elastic. You heard me right. I can spit my rhymes sarcastic. I leave your girl gasmic. This is just the way. My skills, nobody has it. I'm kind of like Taz with it. I can spin out and do it like Taz. Everyone who uses spaz. I have skills you don't have. And I'm not even trying. No denying. We're escalated and flying with the raps I'm supplying. And everyone would be buying. And no denying shit. You heard me right. Emily, an artist you can't outwit. Even in her cute little black flats and white striped socks. Emily's here lighting up the block. It's funny because I can rap corny, or I can come back and I can rap and this is just for me, the way they adore me. Everyone on this app can't ignore me. Whether you're a girl or guy, you get tenderized. And when you look in these eyes, you're vaporized, hypnotized by such a cute look. I'm leaving every single one of you shook. And every hater knows in the time it took, there ain't no such thing as a halfway crook. All right, good one, Emily. That was good. All right. We're badass, and we're going to get better and better and better. Everybody, this is Eminem's Godzilla. That's coming next. Nick, actually a couple reasons. Our backup is almost 17,000. Our main is going for 83,000. We want to hit 100K. Know that we're known everywhere. There's Facebook videos by famous people. We're in the video at the start of the video with over 6 million views. So right there, over 6 million have seen us. Our live likes are approaching 100 million. After we break 100,000 followers, our album comes out called Track Marks. You're going to hear some of our songs on guitar that everybody's asking for. On top of that, we're doing a book, The Life of EEBJ so far. Guys, look at the tattoo. I mean, the things I have been through, the things we have done, the stories, the muscle, the reason we are the way we are. We have some badass stories and truth to back it, and you're going to love us. So to answer your question, Nick, all that stuff comes after 100K. Isn't that genius? Get you all to fall in love with us with nothing other than personalities. Do our taxes the first year. We did that. Mark it off the list. We're now employed by as an influencer and running our own business. But we're not TikTok shop. We don't monetize. We don't battle. We don't collaborate. We don't sell products. We make it all on TikTok by talent and by dances and by music, which nobody else really does. Nobody makes everyone does TikTok shop, Adriel, they all sold makeup. We're just us. We're just us. And that's what's so badass. We're different than anything. So Nick, to answer your question, after 100K followers, all that starts. Getting on shows, doing books, album. Lisa, and to answer everyone's question, we reset the live. We're already over 100K. Now, I got a surprise for you guys. Check this out. Who wants to hear a freestyle? Who wants a freestyle? And then we're going to do replacement. Lisa, again, you're here. Everyone wants replacement. Nick, have you heard replacement? Ace, have you heard replacement? If you haven't heard it yet, I hope you all love it. When is Gaga coming out? Nice. Gaga. All right, now, are you ready? Cassius, you heard it. You're back. Hi, Cassius. How are you? Cassius, welcome. Cassius, what do you think it'll be like the first time you sit with us? And you sit. I can't wait to sit you on my lap. All right, before we do this freestyle, we're going to do Eminem's Godzilla quick because it's just sick. And we're badass. And then after, I know, Cassius, it'll be so cute. I cannot wait. Everybody welcome. We're EEBJ. Let's go. If you've never heard us. Devin, are you there? I keep asking you to say hi. Cassius, I'm so glad you're back. Hey, Cassius, will you do me a favor? And Lisa, tonight after we get a few dances and get going with the chat, you guys want to come on? We're going to bring some of our fans up. We're going to be dressed awesome tonight. Cassius, I would love to see you, help get you out there until I come up there to get you. I can't wait till. Gonna rock your world. You're from the big city out there, but we're insane. Everybody get ready. Here we go. What an awesome live, Cassius. Everybody, what an awesome live. All right, you guys ready to hear Eminem's Godzilla? Are you guys ready? Godzilla is one of the fastest ever. Yeah, tonight, Jolie, get your daughter. Cassius, everyone bring your daughters if you want to. And your sons, if they're of age or whatever, that's up to the parents. But we had a mother, Cassius, who came in here, put her daughter on the guitar, and she was 11. And the mother said that she was proud and stood up to say that she's proud that her daughter watches EEBJ. And she told everyone in the chat, I don't care what you say negative. My daughter was getting bullied. And she watched EEBJ and it helped her stand up for herself. And now they don't bully her. She's on our second guitar forever. Let's go. Yep. Yeah, Lisa, we did a video telling everyone our sub-live video is going to be, we're probably going to do a special thing. I don't want to tell anyone, so they kind of have to wait. But don't worry, we have a special plan. By the way, we got, tonight, Lisa, we got a ton more subs. All right. You missed me answer my phone. I get a shoe call, Cassius. It's adorable, a shoe call. All right, everybody, let's go. Tonight's Friday. Let's have a blast. You shines like a switch. Here we go. Flew like a villain from them old blockbusters. Godzilla, fire spitter, monster. Blood on the dance floor, the Louis V carpet. Fire spitter, Godzilla monster. Are you ready? If you never gave a damn, raise your hand, cause I'm about to set trip. Vacation plans. Everybody double click. Motherfucking finger. Prostate exam. How can my fans be fire like a lot of fans? I'm on fire and I got no plans to retire when I'm still the man you admire. I seem to get these girls spazzing out to get my hands on fire. Kinda like the way you're passing out when you hand them flyers. What goes around comes around like the blades of a chainsaw. I hit that dollar stack right off the flap off the bat like a baseball. They like to call me kidding, cause I like to rack them up with ease and call making bands and getting cheese a cakewalk. Bitch, I'm a player, I'm too motherfucking stingy to share. I won't even lend you an ear, and I'm not even pretending to care, but I'll tell a girl I'm married, so very face in my general area. Richard Ramirez crossed with Christian Ramirez. They don't like the way the spiritual and simple, so anyone giving the chair. Paraplegic, it's scary to call me Harry Carreri and watch every Tom, Dick, and Harry walk around carrying a Marion dictionary. Got him swearing up and down, spitting his hilarious, so put him in the obituary, calling me couldn't see eye to eye with me with a staring problem. Trigger happy, backheat, but it's black ink, evil, bad alphabet meets evil. Take a backseat to the fat meat maxi, sing what attracts him about my rap sheet is my gangsta bitch, Apache with a catchy jingle. I said chips, we're gonna have to eat Cheeto. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him, otherwise I'm in him. I don't want to hurt him, but I did him in a bitter rage. I'm gonna gang, will elevate, send the bodies in like moderate, everything incinerate, everything, make everybody with the penetrate. Nobody really want it, but they're gonna get it anyway. Cause I'm beginning to feel mentally ill, like I'm a killer, killer, be. You don't wanna bring the killer within me out of be on the end of the demon who enters me, be on the receiving end. What's the pity? It would be motherfucker, I'm a pity of a spitter when I'm in the vicinity, 100% you, 50% me. You finna have to duck something with me. You wanna go, it's debatable, I'm debatable, I'm blowing up inflatable, I'm avoidable, I'm sitting on a toilet bowl with a trailer phone money, I'm paid in full. Men, stop. Yeah, what's up? Is that who I think it is? What's up, guys? Everyone. Now, if you guys say, what were the words? You can't understand Eminem either. Be honest. But we did it. If you recorded us, or if you want to hear it word for word, we can do it word for word. Perfect pronunciation. If you slowed us down, you'll hear every word. Can you hear it? Probably not, because you'd have to know the lyrics to understand. You would have to know the lyrics. Joel, that's lame. Lying. That's a mute. Alright, so for instance, I'll show you all, because I did this for our fans once, real quick. You're all clueless. If I put on Eminem's Godzilla, all these haters, right? If I put on Eminem's Godzilla, Keshes, tell me I'm not right. If I put on Eminem's Godzilla with M, you're going to tell me what he says. No. You might catch one or two words until you can read the lyrics and listen. Same way with us. So I'm going to break something down for you. Eminem in Godzilla, the lyrics are, fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, a minute made him. I didn't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. Now, go ahead. Now, you would listen to it. Would you hear it? Probably not, so I'll break it down. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, a minute made him. I didn't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. Fill him with the venom and eliminate him. Other words, a minute made him. I don't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. Everybody, are you with me? All right, I didn't want to hurt him, but I did him in a fit of rage. I'm going to murk again. No one will evade. Finna put their bodies in the lake, obliterate, incinerate, renegade them. Fill them with the venom and eliminate them. In other words, a minute, I don't want to hurt them, but I did them in a furry, jump them again, the will evade, fill up the bodies, like obliterate everything, incinerate, renegade, and make everybody with the benefit. Nobody really want it, but they're going to get it anyway. We need to keep going. Understood? Those are the haters. Stop. Well, serial killer, no offense, but you are nothing. And we are a god when it comes to rap, music, everything. Serial killer. If we brought you up, right? Like, we're going to bring Keshes. And I said, okay, now you rap, you listen. What words do you hear? Up. Well, then how the hell are you going to hear our words? Because you're mumbling. No, we're not. Even with our teeth. We're not mumbling shit. Every single word has perfect pronunciation. Can you understand? But you have teeth, so what? Doesn't mean we're not rapping it. You're just trying to look for any... Even if we had a brand new grill with our permanent bridges, then you'd say, oh, well, they weren't your original teeth. And then when you get yours knocked out and you can't afford anything other than a welfare, couple extractions, we'll see who's laughing. Am I right? Straight up. Am I right, Cassius? All right. Everybody, we're going to show you the books of the Bible because Cassius, I know this one gets you going. Everybody. If you're all new, let's go. I agree. Yep. Debbie, correct. I agree. That's a mute. All right, now, everybody, we're going to show you the books of the Bible. If you never heard it, check this out. Everybody, talking about welfare, actually, we'll address it, even though we don't need to. At 40 years old, after 16 years of addiction, we just did our taxes. We are now an influencer. We are also our own boss. Everything we buy, whether it's a TV, a guitar, if you see it, it's considered work supplies. When we pay to get our mouth done, it's work supplies. It all comes off our taxes. They gave us everything we need to know. We already filed as our own business, influencer through TikTok. Did it today. We are our own. Unlike TikTok Shop, unlike everyone, we made influencer because we slayed it with income this year. And last year was insane. Last year's earnings were amazing. Now, everybody, we're also getting weekly bonuses and support and everything, Dolce. Thank you. We're our own little business. Dolce, everything we spent, everything we paid out. And we're not in a basement, moron. We're actually upstairs in a side room. All the way. I'll give you guys a house tour tonight of my house. I will let you tour the house. Everybody, I will let you tour the house. Yep. Ooh, I am. My socks? Actually, one of them cost me $1 at Dollar Tree, and I got $5.80. I wore my socks a week, and I got $5.80. All right, guys, are you ready? This is a final song. Are you guys ready? Do you guys want one freestyle before a song? Oh, I already said we would do it. Where is Keshes and Lisa and Devin? Devin, I know you're there. Say hi. Everybody. Haters, I say to Lisa and Devin, I know you guys are there. Say hi. And haters say, we can't, because that's a trigger. Are you serious? That was an anal joke. That's actually pretty funny, too. Then the haters would say, joking about a serious situation isn't funny. Unbelievable. They just never can give up and catch a clue that we are legends. All right, guys, Lisa, everyone, all the new people, where are all my new people? Do you guys want to hear the brand new song? That's what you were asking for, again. But you know what? Our vocals, oh! Even with screaming all night, oh! The doctor said your throat is so strong, and she was a female doctor. I said, so is yours. They just, Lisa, everyone, Alicia, you missed, Alicia, you're right on time. Oh my God, yes. Lisa, you said period. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. But it's a chat. I definitely can't help you. Girl, those cramps are, I don't get them but as a girl, but I know. Everyone, listen. Alicia, you're right on time for what you missed yesterday. Yeah, you're going to hear it, girl. You're going to hear it. It's called Replacement. And I'm telling you what, nobody stopped about it yet. Devin loved it. Lisa loved it. Kesha's, everybody has not stopped. All my fans. Hey, what's up? Oh, thank you. All right, this is a special freestyle. Check this out. This is in this moment. Freestyle, first time ever. 2 S.E. blank Metal Barbie. Oh! Let's go! Oh! That's getting awesome, right, Lisa? Honestly, Alicia, what do those vocals sound like? It's like one guy who enters this chat jealous, or a girl, like, they don't even know where to start with us. Do they try to laugh at our heavy metal? No. Oh! They try to laugh at our rap? Not a chance. Our look? Never. What are they going to laugh at? The teeth? Nope, we pull them off gorgeous. They don't know where to start with us. Nobody does. Let's go. Let's go! Oh! First time. Oh! Tonight's Friday. Eugene's gonna be here too. Are you ready? First time. All right. That is not a karaoke. They lied to us. Thank you, but that is not a karaoke. All right, now. Got it. Thank you. Let's try it again. Because I've been abused, I recognize it. Nice, Michael, but wrong. Thank you, though. Honey, Michael, honey, doll, guy, when you say you recognize it, you don't recognize anything compared to us. Trust me. Not even that lead. We're going to do a final song, Alicia, that we dance to, too. Excuse me, can you tell me what you heard about me? Maybe everything on TikTok that I'm gonna be. I'm gonna go to the top, someone they cannot win. They're all ticked off, Emil commits when he drops it and spits. But we're not talking about teeth, we're talking about knocking you out of your seat. Freestyle is coming up on the knee, leaving you all bleeding on TikTok, succeeding. Every single hater, it kicking is what you're needing. Tell me that we'll quit, but we won't. Tell me you'll show up, but you don't. Tell me you call me out, you're just fake. No artist I can't take. If I'm wrong, down a notch. We're the ones on TikTok everyone wants to watch. Hopscotch over all of you fools. We're the one on TikTok making the girls drool. This is the truth. All right, now. Tell me what you think you know about Emily. Here we go. Yeah, everybody welcome. This is in this moment. Oh! All right, this is verse 2 to sexy little me. A cute little me none of you could ever be. I'm like a rock star in my red little heels. I'm like a poet with eccentric heels. You heard me right, electric, light 'em up like electric eels. You wanna come at me, but I'm leaving you with real feels. The real deal, going to the top. Emily, Amy, Beast, and Jack can't stop. Back beyond the norm, coming like the X-Men storm. You heard me right, bringing a storm. Back beyond the norm, different form, and we've been reborn. You wanna come at me, I've already torn and sworn that none of you stand a chance. Watch what we do. Emily's here, witch magic on all of you. Witch magic, because which one will I choose? Which one will battle us and which one will lose? Let's go. All right. When I think about what I say, I lay my lyrics down. In this moment, instrumental, I ain't fucking around. Karaoke, haters never yet can provoke me. You heard me right, in a room full of smoke, couldn't choke me. I never die. Everybody knows it. Talent, we came to show it. I don't blow it out of proportion. I cut through distortion. You heard me right. Everything they think they're extorting. Everyone on TikTok is actually supporting, aborting anything they think they got. You want to come at me, guaranteed to take the whole lot. My whole life I fought for what I wanted to be. Skills so good, my skills even haunt me. All right. That's in this moment. Now, Sassy, wait a minute. You guys might have seen the video, but Sassy, how's Melissa? I don't think you... Look at our style. We always have such unique trends. Now, everyone's going to be doing it. Sassy, I don't think you've heard the new song. Everybody, are you ready? Let's go. Play this, normal, war is coming. Hope those veneers save them. Nice. Thank you, normal war. Alright, now, everybody. It's hilarious how we can read everything and we don't even hear it unless it's positive. Alright, Devin, everyone, this is our new song. Nobody leave. After this song, I've decided to do one final dance that is going to rock this chat. It's a song, all of you, Lisa, Devin, all of us remember. Nobody's remembered it yet. It's a badass band, and it's gonna light the chat up. You wanna hear it? I mean, you wanna see me dance when we're done? Emily, dance, shake your pants. All right. No! Lisa, no. Way crazier, but if someone does a dance, I'll do pony. I would do pony. I'll be your pony. Someone does a dance, I'll do pony. Buck Cherry, good one. Do you remember all our love? Last night they were saying, Devin, Lisa, everybody, Jolie. Last night they were saying that every song we sing, we become that artist. Definitely. Striped socks. Dirty socks. Dirty socks. Alright. Here we go. All of you, I hope you like your stickers. Alright, who's ready to hear Replacement? Lisa, everyone, do you guys want to hear it again? This will be about the 8th time I've already played it in 2 days. And everybody just wants to hear it. Oh, Rita, nice. And of course, everyone, if you haven't heard it, haters, you can say whatever you want, but this song kicks. You ain't got a chance. I'm going to leave it open just so I can watch it all fall through. Everyone loves this song. We love all of you. This song is called Replacement. I wasn't the best dad, and I believed at the time maybe my sons were better off with the replacement. And Emo, this song is intense, and this song kicks ass. This song is called Replacement. It's our 8th time in 2 days. I'm very honored. Thank you all so much. I hope you all love this. Fathers, mothers, do me a favor. Stop hating for at least this song. Just be quiet and listen, because you might learn something from a real father who's been broken to pieces and then rebuilt and never been happier. Damn it, my hair. Melissa, you just want it. You're just aching for it, obvious. They said play this on America's Got Talent. Elisa, Devin, I think I might. You didn't even show up. I said your name and there you were. Read your mind every time and you hate it. I remember when you were young. Tyler's so beautiful and highly strung. Gavin's so precious like your mom. Little man, you cast it and say on long. Gavin spoke so strong. He would rock to our favorite Hollywood undead song. I never meant to hurt your mother. I love her unlike any other. Take care of each other, your little brother. And addiction made years pass, a pain that still will last. A concept your dad hasn't grasped. So I asked, I said, boys, what do you want to be? Is it anything like me? Or do you want a replacement of your father? 'Cause I could never blame you. I know I did help name you. I'm sorry if I shame you for the wild things I do. Am I a superhero? Am I just a zero? Everybody click! You're gonna love this. Well, when I turned around, now you're almost teens. Soon to be every girl's dream. Oh my God, my little boys turned 13 and Dad's 21 months clean. Ex-junkie and ex-fiend. Well, I've done things in addiction I pray you've never seen it. I'm sorry I didn't take you fishing. For Christmases I'm missing. For birthdays I keep skipping. And now I'll listen. So boys, what do you want to be? Is it anything like me? Or do you want a replacement of your father? 'Cause I can never blame you. I'm sorry if I shame you. No, I did help name you for what I do. Everyone! Oh, am I a superhero? Am I just a zero? Oh, got colder, and Gavin's heart got bolder, and Ness fed up with lies I told her. I've got a lot of love to give. I pray God lets me live. 'Cause when I was strung out in addiction, I never imagined any of this ends. I pray one day I'll see the beautiful grooms you'll be. You'll kiss your wives, smile at me, and you'll hold their bellies and say, Dad, everything I'll be. It's 'cause you burn in me. You always told me, boys, you never give up all of your dreams. Oh, oh, no. Well, your dad is famous, star on TikTok, seen EEBJ and a queen. I hope you know your father achieved following his dreams, and you'll always be my Squirtles, even though you're Ninja Turtles. I promise to help you over life's hurdles. You let me in, boys. What do you wanna be? Is it anything like me? Or do you want a replacement of your father? 'Cause I never meant to shame you. Just know I did help name you. I'm sorry for the pain that I put you through. And boys, what do you wanna be? Is it anything like me? Or do you want a replacement of your father? 'Cause I never meant to shame you. Just know I did help name you. And I seriously don't blame you if you hate me for the pain I put you through. That's our 8th time on TikTok. Everyone said they're going to download it when it's done. They're going to have it all over America. Alicia, you can look at your kids and say, kids, what do you want to be? Is it anything like me? Or any of you, look at your little girls. Lisa, Devin, everyone, my favorite lines are, please, I'm sorry, and I've got a lot of love to give. If God lets me live, 'cause I went hard. 'Cause in addiction, I never imagined any of this. I pray one day I'll see the beautiful grooms you'll both be. You'll kiss your wives, you'll smile at me, and you'll hold their bellies, and you'll say, Dad, everything will be is because you burn in me. And you always told us, don't you ever quit. You follow your dreams. And it's true, I always have. Yes, we have. What did you think, guys? Nevaeh, that's heaven backwards, but that's lame. It's gotta be fake. Everybody, what's up? When did you write it, Sassy? It just got released last night, and guess what? When we released it for the first time, oh my gosh, she was like, wow. Not that, Emily. One day we'll be on the same mindset. When we released it for the first... I'm waiting, because I know she's in my head. I know it. Anyway, when we released it for the first time, I'm waiting too. I'm waiting too, because she can never do it. Do what? You can never do it. Sounds like a personal problem. I knew it. Anyway, that is, we're born to do this. We're born to be here. We're born to entertain everybody. Lisa, I'm so proud of us, dude. We're an influencer in our own business, too. We have our own business. It's called EEBJ Panties. I said I get to pick the name. Not a chance. Not a chance, Emily. Not a chance. We are EEBJ. So I want to add something sparkly and pretty and pink. I will pick the name. Thank you very much. Guys, that song was called Replacement. Did you love it? Everyone, I hope you loved it. And tonight is going to be even better. Tonight, oh, Lauren. Oh, Emily. Oh, Lauren. Oh, Emily. Oh, Lauren. Oh, Emily. Oh, Lauren. Oh, Emily. That song, guys, was called Replacement. I promise you all, me and my dad are working on getting studio and getting it done. Lauren, everyone, you're going to be able to download it everywhere. Hey, Lisa, I wanted to let you all know, I give you permission. I don't know if you know this, but if you have a video of your kids or Devin or anyone, if you ever want to add it, you can make a video and pick it as your sound. And you're all welcome to spread. There's a music video of it. If you guys want to put it on videos or use it, you're all welcome to. Yes, you are. We made it for everyone, and it'll be copyrighted soon. And when it's copyrighted, then it'll be on the track, and you guys will love it. Who wants to hear one last song? Devin, will you say hi? Because I know you're there. I see you. Alicia. Lisa, you were missing it. Before I did something special I never do. And screenshots. No, not screenshots. We need cute little screenshots for all my fans. I always reach my gray. I always stick my head out like I have an issue. It's one of my looks. All right, now we are going to play. What did I say? Hold on. Oh, yeah, Lisa. You got it. Of course you did. Here, Lisa. Get this one. Everybody, we are going to play. If you like that, for anyone new, that was Replacement. And our songs are getting better. Everything's getting better. And Regret. You got it. Alicia, again. Oh, so Lisa, I told everyone this. I don't know if a lot of you know this. And Devin, I know you were there. But I don't know if a lot of you know this. But I told everybody before. I don't really do it because we're not a fortune teller. We're not. But my dad, my mom, everyone knows and believes us. I can sense, we can sense where someone is if you want to know. If you want to know, we've never been wrong. But everyone says who asks us, they get a feeling of either joy or a feeling they were scared to death to know. But if you ever want to ask us tonight, we'll be doing that for people. Only special. Only for a little bit. Cassius, are you here? Where is Cassius? Cassius, I'm waiting for my package. Lisa, Devin, everyone. Emmy knows you have packages for her, and I am waiting for all my fan packages. Thank you. Spoil me. Guys, ready? This song is called Regret. That was Replacement. Alicia, what did you think of Replacement? What did all of you think? There's a ghost behind you. No, there's not. There's no ghost. There's a demon that stays with us. You make a joke, we're dead serious. You make a joke, we are dead serious. Why do you think we have 2 cats? Did you just write that? Tan, you haven't heard it? You didn't hear that last night? Yeah, we wrote it a few days ago and finished it. We stayed up yesterday a while to finish it through our sleep time. And it came together. It was sad, but that's life. At least Alicia, when I'm gone, there's gonna be memories. Like Eminem has, when I'm gone, we're gonna have boys. What do you wanna be? My goal is their kids will be singing it, and their kids will be singing it. And I'm gonna live forever. Wouldn't that be funny if I was the first girl to figure out how to live forever? I always wondered too, Lisa, how insane would it be if I went up to heaven and all you came up and God allowed us to be like what we are? You know, I always wondered. I had a dream once. I knew everyone in heaven and I looked down at my hands and everything was flawless. This dream was awesome. Tell me what you think, guys. This was over a year ago. I had a dream I was in heaven. I looked around and there were meadows and there were children. But God said the children only remain children until the parents of those children either are up or down. Makes sense, right? When she told us this dream, it had answers we never thought of. And it actually freaked me out because it was so badass. You all just tell me what you think. Does that make sense, Lisa? Alicia? So I looked to my left, and there were meadows. Tan, listen, it'll blow your mind, babe. I looked. Please stop cutting me off. Sorry, Emily, but I'm trying to tell them how awesome it is. So am I. See how we look over, but there's no anal? Guys, we're different. Anyway, people are like, it's an act. Dude, look at us. We're too good. This ain't an act. This isn't fake. There's nobody that could act this good in character and be this legit. We're always looking over for the other version of us, but we're not there. That's how we talk to each other. We're real. Anyway. EEBG, you're getting called for not seeing your children. I have no idea. We see my children. Anyway. So Emily's in heaven, and I look to my left, and there's a meadow. Now, it talks about Gabriel. Gabriel watches, and Gabriel looks at the door. What? Disrespectful to people? No, it's not. Wrong again. Raven. Let's hit this like a raven's claw. No offense, honey, but I'm going to smoke you out right here. Wrong again. We're not NPD. You're NPD, disability. We have thousands of fans with that. First of all, 90% of them love us. You're just somebody looking to start an issue and get noticed. Sorry, Raven. Second of all, way smarter than that. Second of all, schizophrenia, dissociative disorder, they can't change on cue. Totally different. We're not even classified near that. Our psychiatrists and our psychs were so blown away. They said we stand in our own thing. We've never been fully diagnosed, nor do we need to be. What does that mean? That means you got to stop trying to use DID as, oh, you're making us look bad. We don't claim to be dead. But you have so what? Somebody else can wear red. Somebody else can wear red. Doesn't mean they're copying your red. Understood? Does that make sense? Now, wrong again. Now, thank you. How many? I can fit about 5. I can get all 5 if I want to. Raven, wrong again. Looking to get clout. Looking to get clout. We are nothing to do with Did. Nothing. We have tons of fans. Did is a different disability. Are we a disability? We don't think so. All of our fans with did don't think so. So you're somebody probably speaking out who has no clue. And if you have a clue, you're wrong about us. So next time, ask before you speak. All right, now, like I said, we are not DID. So what does that mean? We don't classify ourselves as it. So what does that mean? That means we're on a totally separate world. We have nothing to do with it. Now, exactly, whatever. We don't care. That had nothing to do with it. That's just another way to try to get something out of what you said because you failed. Wrong. We got her. Smoked. We're nothing to do with DID. Nothing to do with DID. Nothing. We are EEBJ. We're our own thing. Completely. Hammer says you failed completely, Raven. Thanks, Hammer. And everyone, like I said, we're loved all around the world. Now, this song is called Regret. What's your eye color? What's yours? Ours is hazel. Yeah, exactly. When they think they can control the chat, yeah, they go for it. Not in these chats. Girl, we're EEBJ. Like, look at us. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. We're John Wick, remember? All I do is regret. The only thing that's left, she said, forget me, but don't you ever let me go. All I feel is pain. Pain that still remains. Pain inside is killing me, driving me insane. Oh, reap what we've sown. Even though I've grown, I destroyed my family. I did it on my own. I did it on my own. All I've ever known. Ignore it, Lauren. Don't even look. Look in our eyes. They're nothing. Homeless for the moment. I'll take this pain and own it. We all reap what we've sown. Even though I've grown, addiction's all I've known. I sit here all alone. Since taking my family, soon it'll take my home. Taking all I've known, just leave me alone. Taking all I've known, just leave me alone. It's all I feel's regret. All I feel's regret. The only thing that's left, she said, forget me. Ain't woman, don't you ever let me go. All I feel is pain. The pain that still remains. The pain inside is killing me, driving me insane. Driving me insane. Thanks, Sassy. And we're toxic for one another. each other. No matter where I go, I can't get away from her. We're toxic to one another, but we still love each other. No matter where I run to, I can't get away from her. We're toxic to one another, but we still need each other. No matter where I run to, I can't get away from her. So, I sit here all alone. Addiction's all I've known. Addiction's taking my family. Soon it'll take my home on my own. All I've known, all I've known, all I've known. Oh! Oh! All I feel's regret. The only thing that's left, she said, forget me, but don't you ever let me go. Don't ever let me go. Don't ever let me go. Don't ever let me go anymore. Don't ever let me go. Oh! That is regret. We get into our music. Devin, I think I saw your friend too. I remember you from the last time. If you're there, how are you? How are you? Alicia, everybody, did you all enjoy replacement and regret? We all have replacements we need to make in our life, and we all have regrets. None of that matters. It's all about going forward. Yes, unless you like it backward. Every guy, stop. Everybody's lying. Regret is super deep, straight up. Regret is super deep, super hard. Go get help. You need help? Let me see. You do. Meet my friend Mute. Alright, everyone. Awesome, you can relate too. Everybody, nice. Nice. I'm checking my chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The guitar is out of tune. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see. Green. 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 I guess you're green with envy. That's what it means. You are green with envy. Alright, now. Wrong. Wrong again. Honey, I'm a guitarist. What do you think you're looking at? Everything we wrote is not only original. We write all of our songs, play it. The guitar is tuned perfect. When we're the strings, that is a G. Everything is perfect. Flawless. Alright. Now, everybody. I said it's in tune. Well, thank you, Raven. You're always raving about something. Now, everybody, let's go. We're EEBJ. We're going to do another one for you guys. Nice. Yeah, nice. Always, Lisa. Always changing. Whether I'm changing, whatever it is. Always. I'm always changing. You know that. Always. All right, Nez. Everyone. I listen to absolutely nothing you say. All right. Just kidding. You know that. Everyone knows I'm kidding. And ever since I remember being with my first girlfriend, sing me happy birthday. Nice. Now, Emily, pay attention. Oh, sorry. Happy birthday to you. Wait till you see what we do. Happy birthday to you. I'm gonna you into. Yay! JT, matter of time. Everybody, give it up for Jessica. That was a happy birthday song. Jess, how old are you? 19. You look like a queen. You must be only 19. Gorgeous. Everybody, that last song was called Regret. I'm going to do another one of ours that everybody loves. And before I do that, we have another covered. We're not done yet. We're still having fun. How about all of you? Y'all having fun? Yes, me doos. Yes, me doos. You missed it, Jess. Tonight I had a shoe call. I guess you could say the call was flat. I don't know. They were telling me if the shoe fits, wear it. But basically, when I get a shoe call, it's special. If I get a shoe call, it happens a few times a night. I feel like when you're watching us, Jess, we're like Mr. Rogers for morons. Do you guys agree? We are Mr. Rogers in the moron time zone. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day when you carry wood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Everybody, if you are my neighbor, I'll be the girl next door. Emily, our show would be bonked the first second. Do you know I could entertain you guys with anything? I always wondered how Mr. Rogers had that sweater every time in that closet. The puppets, I thought, everybody when little, they were like, oh my gosh, look at these worlds. I was sitting in the corner, spinning my foot. I thought it was stupid. And I thought the puppets were nothing like I would like. I didn't like, you have to give it up. I'm like, really, dude? Really? Like, I want to just, this cat, like, seriously. I couldn't stand it. And the king, you're not a king. All right? You're not a king. I could step on you. I'm a king. You'd be lucky if I stepped on you with these gorgeous little feet. I knew even then I was going to be something special. And it didn't have to do with this little cat and puppet. Drove me nuts. And then Mr. Rogers is always in the mailman. No, Emily, he wasn't. Mr. Rogers was clearly in the mailman. Every time he's in his red sweater, he gets all dolled up. All of a sudden, the mailman shows up. Just like your mom's with the milkman. Same story, except you ain't gonna have milkman. It's a mailman. So it's gonna be a different outcome. That's what I got out of the story. Plus, Mr. Rogers, in his house, there's no town to walk around. So I don't know where he gets all these sweaters. It was unbelievable. I seen an episode where Mr. Rogers gave his sweater out, and then he has the sweater again. Talk about fake. So I'm guessing Mr. Rogers and the mailman are faking everything. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Every show we could talk to you about, I could tell you some crazy, crazy stuff. The way I saw shows was unlike anything you guys could ever imagine. To me, the Power Rangers were wearing tight latex suits with metal cans on their heads. I never thought that you would see them go morphin' time. What are you, morphing into who you really are? Did you come out? You know what I mean? It's morphin' time. And now Jason's Kimberly. Exactly. They look like they had tin cans on their heads. And it's supposed to be a Tyrannosaurus Rex who looks like a circle and then turns into a card. It was everything I want. And then these big creatures fight the Power Rangers. I'm guessing it represents the wolves and the children in Hollywood. Weird. I saw everything different than everybody. Everybody. It was just, I laughed at Rambo. As Emily, I watch things different. Tan, am I right? Straight up, I could do all of them. All of them. And SpongeBob, I really didn't find them funny. I didn't. Probably because we have the same brain cells. But SpongeBob, I just wanted to squeeze the sponge until it just disintegrates in my hand. And if anyone's visiting Bikini Bottom, trust me, they want to visit Emily's Bikini Bottom. Definitely. Plus, why would you name a place like that and then drop everything in it? So all these imaginary characters fall in Bikini Bottom. Are you reading between the lines? Literally? Makes sense to me. Now, everybody, Emily's Dipper, you're hilarious. Thank you. Everybody, let's go. Just a harmless duck judger or two. Wait, where is that person? What a name. Their names get lamer and lamer every time. Aw, just a harm. See, you're trying to be funny. All right, here's what I get out of your name. Just a harmless Dutch. You are trying to have like a funny little name, but you failed. You could have pulled it off so much better. You could have said, "Hey, check it out, I duck it," instead of. You could have had such a better name. Lame. Now. Yeah, exact. Oh, if you have one of those. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, DML. If you're dealing with that, that's funny. All right. Now, everybody, we're going to do a song for you guys. Now, watch how fast we're going to switch into a style that I think you guys are going to love. I'm looking at, on my YouTube, they got Nicki Minaj's face just smiling, and she looks so weird. Like, she looks so, I'm looking at, it looks like a total man. Look at Nicki Minaj's photo right there for Super Bass. Oh, you can't see it. It's just staring at me. Oh my gosh. Now, everybody, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a song for you guys before we say goodnight and get ready. If you guys want to dance, you can do it. Oops. My toolie. I just kicked my tootie right off. All right. Now, everybody, we had an awesome night here tonight. She has emotion in your eyes. Weird. Weird looking. Just different. I don't know. All right. I've never really looked at her. She's like, the things we do for Hollywood. Am I right, Tan? Super Bass. All right. Straight up. Am I right? That's exactly what the picture looks like. I'm getting out of it. Help me. Help me. All right, everybody. You're so handsome. Thanks, Dolce. All right. Lisa, everyone, everyone wants a final dance. We're going to do a song for you. Everybody, man, replacement is growing in everyone's hearts. But I'm going to do another song, and we're going to say goodnight. We love all you guys. Tonight's Friday. Is everyone coming back? Haters say no. Then why'd you mention it? Raven, it looks like you're already turning. You're either a fan or you are here to try to start trouble. But anyone who looks at us and hangs out for a matter of a minute, why are you wearing a garter? Well, let me tell you something, doll. Being Emily, being Emil, being Jack, we've had a lot of women in our life. Not something I'm proud of, but I've had about 100 partners. And in all of it, every part of me as a guy, and as Jack, I agree with this too, and all the guys, they probably won't do it now, but all the guys in every other chat, whenever you see a garter, it sparks curiosity, it sparks cuteness, and it sparks different. Every girl's the same with trying to get view, clout, looks. When you, like you just said, why do you wear a garter? Well, then it takes us on a totally different story. I am Wiccan. Nice. All right. Now, if you're Wiccan, which type? Get it? Which type? Which one are you? You'll be Wiccan this before you know it. All right. All right, now, here's what we're going to do. Oh, man, if you're Wiccan, don't even get started on Sylvia. Not happening. Not happening. We are not getting started on Sylvia. All right, now, here we go. Was that good? That was funny, right? We're just killing time. All right. For everybody out there, you all love this song. Let's go. I can't wait till Replacement is out there. You did not just say, Sylvia, no, you didn't. DML, yes, I did. Well, she said she's Wiccan. All these people out there searching for the light, searching for whatever. And we have an actual, honey, Raven, maybe you're not in this chat by coincidence, but what we have, honey, is something. First of all the ones that search and want to be Wiccan and look for it, they don't ever find it like the ones who don't want it. I have one that's with me everywhere. I don't think it's coincidence you're in here either. We had a lot of witches, a lot of them the other day, a lot of different types, ending up in here. Sylvia's trying to start, but we have actual Sylvia. It's a whole nother thing, honey. I've even shown the chat her. We're on a totally different level of what this demon can do. But everybody, let's go away from that for right now. Tonight's Friday night. I subscribed, but it's saying I'm not. I have no idea. You're going to love this song. We love all you. I like cats. Nice. I like detail. Hey, can I ask you guys something? Listen to this. Did you ever think about it? How dogs are known as eaters and cats are known as thieves? Is that coincidental? All right, so what about that? What about the way they figured out to call an animal without getting in any trouble? An animal I've yet to not see. I cannot wait to see a peacock. Now just think about it. Right off the bat. Are these coincidentally named? Like, no joke. Or a woodpecker. I mean, come on. Like, alright, it doesn't take a genius to know George Washington and Benjamin Franklin were sitting there in their knickers with their white wigs on, having a laugh. I mean, you could tell that George Washington got a kick out of this. And I guarantee this is why they did this. So years down the road, he probably said, oh, Ben, it's after you invent the light. we're going to have these jokes will go on forever. And they actually have, even after those white wigs came off. Now, my favorite thing was the white wig. I cracked up so hard, Lisa. I look back at old photos. I get that style was different. But what on earth would make you wear rolls? I'm sorry. Everybody back then joined the Pink Pony Club. Everybody, where all my queens can go. I'm dead serious. Everybody back in that day on the dollar bill was part of the Pink Pony Club. I'm not even kidding. I wish I could go back in time like this. Drop down in front of them. They'd be like, what are you? I'd be like, whoa. Everybody would be like, shoot them, bang, bang, bang. You know it. They would think I'm a king. But everybody was definitely part of the Pink Pony Club. Everybody welcome, let's go. You notice something too? You see my Alice? My Alice, she's the only Alice in Wonderland in red. She's in all red, Raven. Isn't that cool? She's in all red. Now, Raven, no offense to anything. Everybody's welcome in our chats. Everyone, you would love to see before you judge, and you were right off the bat. Here comes a Wiccan saying, "Oh, MPD, this is offensive." If you would have just been quiet and listened, you would have realized that spiritually and channeling, we're on a level that you search your whole life for as a Wiccan to get in touch with. Ask everyone in the chat. Am I right, Tan? See the mirror behind me? The mirror behind me reflects if she tries to come behind me. We've seen her in the mirror, walking back and forward. You have no idea what chat you're in. So that's why, honey, the next time you enter, try to show respect. If you're a Wiccan, you should be humble. If you're a Wiccan, you should follow what you preach. You should be humble, you should be considerate, and you should be intrigued. You should never come off as arrogant, because then when you try to say what you are after, you actually appear to be a fake. Because everyone says, that's just another girl who insulted somebody trying to look like that. So, no joke. I agree with everything you say. Exactly, Tan. Tan, it's funny. If your name's backwards, it's Nat. Step on you like a gnat. Ooh. You like me to step on. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're in a different world. Now we're in an Emily world. How did we get there? I don't know. But oh my gosh, do I like it. Everybody, we're EEBJ. We're out of here in a little bit. I'm a Wiccan and I'm logical. You want to try us? Don't try us. Ask everyone. Honey, I could educate you on things you couldn't imagine. You couldn't imagine. All right, no joke. Why do you think we have a beast? Whoa! You hear anyone else on this app who has a real beast? Whoa! He's a protector. You have no idea what app what live you're in. No joke. Are you Wiccan? Are you a hater? I think you are. Bye. That's a mute. I can pull them right out. Here we go. If I see them, I can pull them right out. Thank God. Because I've wanted them gone for a long time. Every time I cross my leg, I give the new Christmas version of the Nutcracker. Emily, we are on two totally different levels. Totally different levels. Totally different levels. No, Raven, we don't mute who we don't like. We can channel. Ask everyone. Lauren, can we channel you? Can we channel all of you? We're not, honey, we're not a joke. There's no joke in this live. We are dead on serious. What's up, Ben? I remember Ben. I remember all of you. ask your fans. We can ask anyone. Can I channel you? Watch this, Raven. I'm going to channel you. You're somebody who came in this chat to pretend she's more than what she is. She's a little bit into Wiccan, but she's not like she makes it out to be. She's never really practicing according to what she should be. She's somebody in this chat who wanted to stand out when she said Wiccan. She had no idea who she mentioned it against. Not only do we know every nationality and every logical explanation to any different type of religion, but I can feel channeling you. You're not a fake, but you're not someone all in. You don't know really what you're doing. You're somebody who's just trying to fit in with a different type on TikTok. So the type you're trying to fit in with is Wiccan. You have a little bit of a different style. You're not grunge. You're not emo. You're in between. And you really don't know what you are. Everybody agrees. Now, I could educate you on everything to do with Wiccans, and your jaw would drop. Tan, Lauren, am I dead on? Now, first of all, she says, I've been doing this for months. I've watched you for months. There it is. Got her. There it is. Somebody comes in this chat, finally speaks up, acts like an outsider who just has a random opinion. Reality, she's a chick who stalked and watched us for months. Thank you very much. You probably watched us for at least 4 periods. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amen. Am I right? Now this weekend is going to become really bad. She's going to try to Super Saiyan us, but that's not part of it. That's Dragon Ball Z. Everybody, welcome. Lilo says filter. No, nothing's a filter. Everything you're seeing with us, honey, is legit. Everyone, am I right? Am I right? We don't even have to do anything, because Raven has to just sit there and listen now. And Raven, no offense, I don't think you'll mind sitting there and listening, because technically you've already done it for months. All right, we're the ones entertaining. And if you've done it for months, you already knew about Sylvia. So you pretended to have no knowledge to come off as a new person who just dropped in a chat she doesn't like. Reality is you're someone who's curious and has been here for months. Not only did we read you like a book, we read you like everyone else has in your life, which has made you feel like you don't matter, which is the reason you're trying to be something. Let's go. Everybody agreed? Agreed. Everybody, we never said you did. My husband fell asleep next to me. Well, guess what, Raven? You're gay. We all get it. Men and men, honey. It happens. It's allowed. All genders. We accept you and your husband. Both of you guys. Both of you guys are welcome. And you know that, honey. 2 more men is everything we're about. Let's go, Emily. Let's go. No, you're not. Are you ready, everyone? What I'm going to do, guys, I'll be right back. That way